Hey guys. Oops. I messed up when I did the last turn, but I got it. But this time, let's say today for this Rubik's Cube video, I was going to show you how to solve a 3x3. So we're going to mix it up right now. Okay, so I'm just going to like normally mix it up. I can't even turn this. I know now the thing of this type of speed cube, like y'all could like see how it doesn't like move right there, but it can move right there. You know, say it doesn't move right, it kind of does. You know, that doesn't move very well right there, but it can move up like that. Yeah, but it still works good for speed cubing, but might have to update it later. Yeah, but the first thing you need to do, say, see how I got like, see dirt now, that's the yellow. That's the white right there. That's the line with the orange. You have to make a cross that would just line every single color up in the top. So sooner or later, the sides of it will look like this. The top will be a cross, and then usually you have to get your corner. Okay, that's not red and blue position. That's not okay. Now that's the orange and blue position. Okay, now say the orange, white, blue. Put it into the see. Okay, so right over here is orange and blue. See, I got that one right there. See right there. Probably look at the opposite side of the camera. Oops, I don't want to knock this thing over. My tablet's on a suitcase. That's what. And then find the edge that would go into. Move it into the bottom. It looks like this. Then move it away from where your cross going to come back up, and then put that edge in. Yeah. See when it edges in like that, you can see. Try to find the edge. Where did the edges go? Now usually I never have problems like this happening when I use this to try to solve Rubik's cubes. You can do it this different way. Yeah. It's a different way to do it. Yeah. So usually it's like kind of cool with having like all the edges being at the bottom and not saying out, okay, this case happened. So sometimes a case like this will happen, that will happen. Say you just get that out from where the white side, you can just move it in the other way so it's not like stuck in there. And then sometimes there'll be another case that will happen. See, like as this case happened right here, that if you try to put one down like that, see, where am I showing the camera? Where am I showing the camera at? Okay, so right over here, that's where I put the white into the other side. If that happens to your speed cube, like you had to do this, had to change those, move your edges away from what you're going to do to move, and then just simply do the full algorithm that say, now if you know how to solve the top and the middle, the bottom right here looks like this, like right here looks like this. From now, make sure that it's kind of like an L. Make sure the L face in the front and the right, and then simply do R prime D2 R D R prime D R, and then it should move. It moves the L a little bit, but you should have one touch color, one opposite color, and then make sure the L is facing into the back and the right, and then simply do now from your front side. This is my front side. I use red as the front side. Yeah, and then why the L has to be touching the back and the right. Doesn't matter which place the opposite or touching from this side, as long as it will work. And then say this right here. Simply do F prime R prime D R F L, D prime, L prime. And then the bottom kind of has a little cross, but the problem is that the colors aren't evenly. But if the colors aren't evenly, like simply go D prime, and then do your first algorithm when you're trying to make that one, like do your original first algorithm by doing R prime D2 R D R prime D R, and then you can turn now the direction from your cross. You can just sometimes the cross directions will be random. Sometimes you have to do it 2 times, 1 time, or reverse. Yeah, but now when you have the cross at the bottom, you can turn it upside down, and then simply use the moves that simply use to move D R D prime L prime D R prime, yeah, it's R prime D prime L prime, no L. Okay, yeah. I keep looking at the problem. I keep looking at the screen that's this mirrorized uh, when I look through it, but not to the video. But when I look through the screen, it's mirrorized. So yeah, I was literally looking at the backside of a Rubik's Cube the entire time. While I look at the front of mine, and the screen's the backside. Yeah, screen looking at the backside, but I'm looking at the front side. Yeah, but now sometimes this right here, but if you see this right, if you see how like one of the corners are already in place, but if you don't see like a spiral around the edges of matching tile, then that's a fake one. So don't use that one. But if it was a real one, make sure that the corner you're using is on the front right, and then you can do the algorithm. But usually if this happens, then like move away then move away once, and then use your original algorithm two. Well, usually you can wait. Hold on. Did I do it 2 times? Now this one's different. So this one going 1 time. Do the moves 2 times. Back again, and then eventually you'll see another corner that'll pop up. But you'll also have a corner over here. But don't use that unsolved corner. Now from where you have the solved corner over here, make sure that the solved corner place is in the front and the right, and then do your algorithm. Sometimes you may have to do it 2 times, and then see right here, there's only, see right here, you got the rest instead for the 2 corners. But if the yellow's facing this way, you can do it the way I was going to show you. So simply do the original algorithm that I showed you earlier. So go R prime, D prime, R, wait, no, yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, so this one's going to have to go in reverse, kind of. So R prime, D prime, R, D prime, R prime, D2, R. And then do the same on the left, but kind of mirrored though. So it's going like L, D, L prime, D, L, D2, L prime. Yeah. But okay, so now sometimes now I did it on the wrong side, but try it again. Yeah. Like sometimes when I record, like sometimes it gets confused. Yeah. But now, okay, now don't do it the way I did. Try to do it on the other direction. Like do the left side first, and then do the right side. Yeah. And I also got I got some couple algorithms from Cubastic, but the thing that I made my own algorithm, yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Yeah. It kind of looks funny at the bottom. Yeah. The middle turns so easily on this cube, yeah. Make a super flip. Yeah. Yeah. Now the problem is that it's like the thing when I had to do speed cube with double moves, yeah, like the double moves to center, I had to kind of do it like that. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Say I'm more used to doing with the I'm more used to with my new algorithm doing with a 4x4 than with the 3x3. Yeah. But there's a case that will happen sometimes. Yeah. So if this happens, if this happens, now like you can do it this way or this way, but I'm showing you about the by my original used to move, saying you can do it this way. I don't know what happened, but um, this is like the second half of my video, but it's I don't know what's going on, but like well, there's one. The problem is that when you pause a video through this camera app, you can't really turn it off. So yeah. Usually I'm a gamer, but I also like to do cubes too, like the regular 3x3. Yeah, yeah. It got stuck a little bit. Yeah. Sometimes I get stuck because like sometimes I get stuck, but like it does work. Now usually I keep thinking over that one person's that one person's speed cube at school. Like their cube is like is real good. It's like it's not a GAN, but it's real good. Mine's not a GAN either. Yeah, the GAN cubes are real good. Yeah, I wish it was a GAN, but it's not. Just one of these regular brands. Yeah, came with this 12 different types of speed cube set. Yeah, normally you would have like a normally you had to do like challenges, and you have like a little stopwatch too where you put your hands on it and your cube in front of you, and then when you get ready you let go of it, and then you'll just solve it. You'll solve your cube, and then when you're done, you'll usually drop your cube and you hit your hand on the thing to stop it. Yeah, yeah, they're pretty cool too. Usually it's what people use when they're at a cubing challenge. It's like when like there's I say like there was that one building somewhere that they do like Rubik's cube challenges, everything like that, different speed cubes, 3x3, like 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, 6x6, 7x7s to the max level cubes, and then they do like pyramid stuff like that. I solved every single cube. The Mega Mix is kind of weird when I solved it, but I solved it too. Now like different things. You can also do like patterns on a Rubik's cube. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I actually use sometimes I'll use like one of the different colors of the front. Like it doesn't matter what size the front like. Doesn't yeah. Usually the normal things at the top or a bottom. You can use white as top or yellow as top, but normally I would use white as the top. And when I get the top and middle, I would usually do the bottom. Yeah, so the way now normally the way the regular speed cubers do it, they'll do it like looking at one side, yeah, of the cube, yeah. And there's also tricks that like say like when people are speed cubing, sometimes this will happen on the bottom of the cube. Usually you'll go like M2 U prime 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 M2 U prime. So yeah. Okay, so you have to do the algorithm 6 times. Yeah, do the algorithm 6 times just to do that, yeah. Usually the way I would do these things, like for certain algorithms, I usually just keep going with the same ones and then it solves. But also notice that we can do the algorithm reverse to be the faster way than doing it 2 times, because sometimes the corners that twist around, like corner twist, stuff like that. And also I'll show you a cool pattern. Okay, so this is like the way I'm doing it. turning the bottom. Okay, got the bottom stuck. Okay, yeah. And then, see right now we got the first part done right there. Now we do a second part. Complicated little deals for you. You gotta do it again. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Now the way I did it, I usually I do the first set of algorithms 2 times because I don't think it's reversible unless you do the original algorithms backwards. Yeah. Yeah. And like usually there's a lot of things that are reversible. Usually a lot of like patterns or tricks, things you're doing with Rubik's cubes are reversible. Yeah, by doing the original thing, yeah, you're doing the original algorithm forward again, it goes back. But usually it goes back. Now this is a cube and a cube and a cube pattern. Now I will solve it for I will solve. Okay, then I will solve it and then try to get to another pattern. Okay, so now I solved the cube, and then I had to do one of the algorithms 2 times because I like the original part of the cube and the cube. I kind of to do it 2 times, but usually you can do the algorithms backwards. Yeah, yeah. The TV in the living room is still on, but I don't think y'all can hear it because it's pretty quiet in here. Yeah, and I don't think that the microphone can pick up the distance that far, but the TV is on in the living room. Yeah, the floor. This carpet. Yeah, my floor is carpet, so it's kind of rough. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Let's going to do another pattern. Doing another pattern. Do another pattern. It's a flag. It looks backwards on the camera when I'm looking through it while it's recording, but when people watch it on YouTube, it's a normal direction. Well, it's because I'm using front facing camera because this tablet has no back camera, only a front camera, so it looks kind of backwards through the front camera. The back camera don't look backwards, just the front camera does. Yeah, it's just normal to take pictures or record, but like when you had your when the picture's done or when the video's done, it looks normal. Yeah. Oops. Hmm. I've been solving this Rubik's cube like since when I first got my original Rubik's cube. Like I started off with an actual Rubik's brand Rubik's cube before I even got the C cube. But my old Rubik's cube, this old Rubik's cube is like some yeah, this old Rubik's cube. The orange don't even look that good anymore. Yeah, look how different the orange is. It's got neon colors on it too. Good orange and green. It kind of like it looks like it's lit up when you set it on the table, but it's not though. It's just this neon. Yeah, these are just regular colors. They're not really neon. The orange doesn't even look that good. It looks almost like brown. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so difficult to. Yeah, this cube got real old that it's kind of hard to turn. Yeah, it's not really that good anymore. And there's something called Rubik's Speed Cube that where they put that stuff in it. Yeah. Yeah, stuff like that, and it's disassemblable and reassemblable. But when they put the stuff in, yeah, and it keeps stays spinning for a long time. This one doesn't. This one's a real smooth cube because it's a speed cube. You can easily speed cube it. Yeah, so we had mixed up. We're gonna solve it. I turn the bottom a little bit while doing it. Yeah. Sometimes I'll bump my finger on the bottom and turn it a little bit. Yeah. Like sometimes it's like this, trying to turn it. Sometimes it's like this, so it kind of like sticks a little bit. Yeah. But it say only works when it's like a full turn up right here. But right here it won't. Yeah, you have to be like a regular turn. Yeah. But like I kind of bumped the button a little bit and almost messed up the algorithm. Like, yeah. Sometimes even like a even like super advanced speed cubers, sometimes that will happen to them too on any cube. Well, the gain ones will sometimes do that, but this happens kind of rare. Yeah, yeah. This is just a regular cube. Now, this kind of weird. Like sometimes, like the company that made the speed cube like this, like sometimes like a few of the sides, the stickers are a little bit off the millimeter. Like when you turn it, like one of the stickers looks closer than the other one. Yeah, but it's normal. Yeah, it's just the way how the speed cubes are made. Yeah, but yeah, it's got a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, not just speed cubes, but like thousands of things that I do. Now there's like a whole bunch of other things. I'll put my old cube up. And got a box of other speed cubes. Okay, I got the 5x5. I solved it and put them back in a box. I usually put all the cubes back in the box. Yeah, it looks funny when you're looking at a camera that looks backwards. 2x2 mirror cube. A cube is actually a skew. Yeah. DIVQ. I'm pretty sure